My name is Eisaian, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. And over the years, I've started many companies. And one of the fundamental factors of success is really company culture. And people have very different understandings of what culture is, what a company culture is. And the way I summarize it is culture is what the people within the company, the mores and the practices that people have about how they treat each other, how they treat the customers, what type of ambitions they have. And culture oftentimes is mistaken that the CEO or the founder sets the culture. The CEO and the founder actually starts the company. But culture is built by everybody. So it is absolutely crucial to make sure that the first few people that join the company, join the founders or co-founders, are selected based on sharing certain values. I don't call them employees because when you're a startup, it's really not an employee thing. As a matter of fact, if you hire employees, if you think you have employees and you're the boss, I personally don't necessarily think that's a way to create a good winning culture. Everybody that joins the company is a team member. Within large companies, so intrapreneurship. And if you sort of think about it in a teamwork fashion, you have to understand that the CEO or the founder is just another person of the team. He just has different, or she has different sets of deliverables. I personally, have a very open policy. So any member of the team at any time can pose questions, say, hey, I'm confused, right? Hey, what's the strategy of the company? Because so much changes, right, from time to time. Like, as you go into the market, or you have fundraising problems, or you have whatever. Starting business ideas and businesses within large companies, so intrapreneurship. I actually encourage people never join a company where only 2 or 3 people know what's going on, right? Every person literally I tell everybody, I said, you should feel like just as much ownership as the founder, because the founder needs you, you need the founder. So that open communication channel is as fundamental. It's just like, how do I say it? It's like, for a combustion engine, if it doesn't have oil, it's not, the cylinders aren't going to work. So oil is communication is that oil that makes sure that as the company / car is moving, that it's not going to break down. Billion people now, so more and more people want to live like Americans. Say that's the responsibility of the quote-unquote C-level people to make it interesting enough and challenging enough for people to stay. Look, it's not a prison, right? I mean, people's wants and desires and whatever changes over time. And a team member that joins you at a particular time might exhaust her or his sort of passion for your business, or there might be better offers out there, right? I mean, I think you have to understand that teams that win tend to be mission-based. So if people do not subscribe to the mission, they should leave. And that's not a big deal. And for CEOs that believe that, hey, you invested, you brought people, and then they left, you have to understand whether you actually filtered those people at the beginning to begin with. You just want to make sure that people leave in a good way, right? Rather than like a highly emotional or negative way. Invest teams that understand that customers comes first. Like, I will ask the question from every single person within the team. And if I get differentiating answers, then that's usually a bad sign. Secondly, that they have shown that they can stick around with a project long enough. If they can't stick around with a project long enough, if they haven't shown that they're committed, that they're going to when the problems show up, that they're not going to run away, or what I see is I hate this portfolio way of being a founder, where like I'm doing this and then I have 2 other consulting jobs, and then I'm starting a third part. It's like, how do you commit? How can you go deep and commit? So it's a big bad sign for me when people say, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this, like as if like I'm supposed to be impressed by that. I don't invest in those companies. They have to be singularly focused on their startup. Thanks for the opportunity.